Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Ahead of 2027, the most difficult challenge in Nigeria's recent political history will be defeating President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027. It is a very difficult task, and I will tell you why it is going to be difficult. And I will tell you how it can be unraveled, this difficulty. Because Nigeria is facing a situation where you have somebody who is well grounded in Nigeria's politics sitting at the Aso Rock Villa. Removing him from there through democratic means is doable, but it's difficult. Now, this came to the fore recently when the former Vice President, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and the presidential candidate of the PDP in the 2023 presidential election raised the alarm that the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is dishing out 50 million naira each to opposition political parties. And you look at the state of the parties in Nigeria today, you have to be worried. How do you defeat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is well grounded in Nigeria's politics? He has the war chest, he has seen it all. Whether you like him or not, you must admit that you are having a formidable opponent in Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027. I'm raising this alarm now so that the opposition leaders should know that the job ahead is not easy. It's not a tea party. You have to give it your all for you to be able to defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And he is defeatable because his performance has been abysmal. But he's not sleeping. As Atiku Abubakar reminded Nigerians about the 50 million, allegedly. He's not sleeping. He's ahead of his competitors. That is why if they want to take him out democratically in 2027, they have to think outside the box, because he is a formidable opponent for the opposition to think they can just remove him in 2027. I want them to see the tax ahead. Now, before I go into the tax ahead, if you are new to my channel and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a tested opposition leader. Nobody has been tested in the opposition like he had done and eventually emerged president of Nigeria. But he has been able to break that jinx. He was in opposition at the beginning of this dispensation. In 1999, he was with the AC, Alliance for Democracy. He was one of the Alliance for Democracy leaders, governors that survived the tsunami of Obasanjo in 2003. He survived. How did he survive? Stories have been told on how his relationship with Atiku Abubakar saved him. And he has always had this privilege of having the right people at the right places. Because I was told and I read that Obasanjo wanted to sweep everywhere. But it was alleged that Atiku Abubakar was a friend of Tinubu, who allegedly hinted him on the plan coming, and he was able to save himself at Lagos State. So Tinubu has capacity to having people where it matters most. And don't be surprised that all the crises happening in all the major parties in Nigeria, Tinubu has his people all over those places. From the PDP to Labour Party to what have you. And Atiku just told us about what is going on in terms of financial inducement. Now, Tinubu has worked with the NGOs and civil society organizations. Many of them were packed in Lagos, and Tinubu know how to cut NGOs and CSOs, including the media. I don't want to talk about the media yet, but let's talk about these NGOs. If you discover now, since Tinubu became president, the NGOs have been very quiet, the CSOs. They are literally government CSOs now and NGOs. They hardly do any critical analysis of Tinubu's administration or critical condemnation of it. What they would have done if it was Goodluck Jonathan that is the president, or Obasanjo that is the president, or any other person. You can see that they were mired with Buhari. Why did they do that? Because Tinubu put them in check on behalf of Buhari. So Buhari didn't face any opposition from the CSOs and the NGOs. Now you can see that even those who are claiming to be political NGOs, they are neither here nor there. No matter how you rig an election now, they will come out to tell you that INEC performed excellently well. They are all in the pockets of the government of the day, because Tinubu himself has worked with them. He knows their game. These are the things that the opposition will be against in the coming election. Now, Tinubu himself has participated effectively in defeating an incumbent government. So Tinubu knows what it takes to remove an incumbent government. So as the opposition are planning what they will do, Tinubu is also thinking of what they are thinking. So for them to defeat Tinubu, they have to think above Tinubu. That's how it is. So he knows what it takes. And there's a local saying that somebody who used to cut people's head don't like to see anybody with a knife come behind him. So he knows. He knows all the intrigues. Now, for the first time, somebody with his background in opposition is now the president of the country. He is now an incumbent government. He is in power. And he fought a lot of battle to be able to become the president. He fought a lot of battle. He literally sponsored himself. For the first time, you have somebody who wanted to be president of Nigeria without begging governors for financial support, and he was able to do it. So he had a private war chest that was unprecedented in presidential history, and he's in power right now. So people should know this. Now, before he became president, he faced serious opposition within the APC. He didn't have the support of Muhammadu Buhari. Muhammadu Buhari was in bed with Abdullah Adamu, the national chairman of APC at that time, who wanted a northerner to succeed Buhari, not minding the fact that the North has taken 8 years under Buhari. Buhari himself was in support of it. Abla Adamu, the APC chairman, was in support of that. So they wanted a northerner to take the ticket. They wanted, and their preferred candidate was Ahmad Lawan, the then Senate president. Bola Ahmed Tinubu was able to muzzle his way through against the will of Buhari. The story, the books will be written in years to come on how he was able to woo the northern governors in a way unheard of in Nigeria's political history. Books will be written in future on how he did it. It may not be pleasant to read or to hear, but it will be written. Now, this is the person sitting at the villa ahead of 2027. Now he's there. We all know what it takes, what it means that INEC worked for him. The INEC, the security agents worked for him in the last election when he was not a sitting president. Now he is the sitting president. He has appointed everybody in the security agencies. If the security agencies can work for him when he was not in power, when the government of the day, the Buhari government, was not showing that they will back him 100%, and he was able to have all those security agents allegedly work for him, and INEC work for him, what do you think will happen now that ahead of 2027, he is going to appoint the new INEC chairman? In fact, this year is the year that he is going to appoint a new INEC chairman, 2025, that will pretend over the election of 2027. He has already appointed the Chief Justice of Nigeria, who is from Lagos State, a fellow Lagosian. So when they do the clearance for him at this INEC, then the Supreme Court will stamp his authority and confirm that all was well. Kumbaya, 2027 was free and fair election. So how do you defeat such a person? You don't defeat such a person easily. But I'll tell you what can be done if the opposition, they are serious about a change in Nigeria in 2027. But before I go further on that, if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now you can see that as an incumbent president, INEC is in his pocket. Security agencies are in his pocket. Everything now in his pocket. So how do you defeat him? Now it goes to the question of, there was a story in the Bible when some spies were sent to go and spy the promised land. When they get there, they said what they saw was that, look, we can't be able to enter that promised land. Majority of them said we can't be able to enter. These people are insurmountable. These people are giants. We are like grasshoppers. But one of them saw something. One of them said, no, we can defeat him. We can defeat them. We can overcome them. Only one And that brings me to the question of who can be able to lead the charge against Tinubu, and there will be a success story if the intention was for good governance of Nigeria and a change of APC government. Look no further than Peter Obi of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election. Now, if the opposition go the way they are going right now, where Atiku Abubakar is scheming to become the presidential candidate of PDP or any other party, to be the arrowhead that will pretend the charge to take out the APC in 2027, Tinubu will have a very easy victory. Very easy victory. In fact, this is advantages as he's enjoying will come to play easily, despite the fact that the performance of the administration had been abysmal in all sectors, from security to economy to everywhere. He will cruise to victory. However, because he has this so much advantage, the only thing that will save the opposition is to come together and build their coalition around Peter Obi. That is the only one that will work. Because if the opposition think that they will build it from northern Nigeria, Atiku Abubakar, if Atiku Abubakar show face as the head of the opposition to come and lead charge to remove Tinubu from office in 2027, South will rally around him. Southern Nigeria, even those who don't like Tinubu, will rally around him and ensure that he had a victory. Even though they never voted for him, majority of Southern Nigeria never voted for him in that election. They will rally around. You will see the rallying round of Southern Nigeria around Tinubu, and it will make things easier for him. If the North is sincere about that they are not happy with the Tinubu administration, how it has been running the country, they want a change in 2027. They want him to be a one-time president, despite all this enormous war chest and advantage he's having from security agencies and everything else. These advantages he's having now, especially with security agents and all that. Don't forget also that Goodluck Jonathan had them, but he didn't know how to use them. But I can tell you for free, Tinubu will not make the mistake of Jonathan. He will know how to use them to further his interest. He will know. Now, if the opposition want to ensure that Tinubu is defeated, despite all this huge advantage that he has over the opposition, is to begin to build 2027 around Peter Obi. All of them, from Atiku Abubakar to Kwankwaso to El-Rufai, all of them, the same northern coalition that helped Atiku in 2027 to get the vote he got, and helped Tinubu to get the vote he got in the north, which made him to have the kind of vote that INEC could be able to get 8.7 million votes for him. If all those people rally around Peter Obi, despite all the advantages that Tinubu is going to enjoy ahead of that election, with the Supreme Court on his side, with the INEC on his side, and they all make sure that every vote counts. And they apply the principle of Donald Trump. What is the principle of Donald Trump? Donald Trump, he said that when you want to defeat the incumbent, you have to defeat him with a wide margin so that your victory will be too big to rig. Too big to rig. That should be the watchword. How do you defeat Tinubu? Too big to rig. It is to defeat him overwhelmingly. Overwhelmingly. So that his votes will be restricted to Southwest. If you restrict Tinubu's voting capacity to Southwest, you'll be able to defeat him. If you block everywhere, block South-South, block Southeast, block North-Central, block Northeast, Northwest, allow him only to be able to win in Southwest, he will be, by 12 noon on election day, Tinubu will be history. He will be a one-time president. And that can only be possible if they not do what I'm just saying, putting Peter Obi at the arrowhead. This is because it is important that the presidency remains in the South in 2027. Any agenda by the North to cut it short will make it easy for Tinubu to be elected in 2027. That's my take. I don't know what you think about this, but whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.